Hello, everyone. Uh, Overwatch just released a video talking about the future of esports, and I'm really excited to go over and see what they're going to be talking about because since Overwatch League has essentially failed, I can't say failed, it just didn't work out. So we're gonna see what is going on, and we'll check it out together. This is a blind see, so like I know other content creators kind of go over it and then like re-go over it for the video. This is absolutely blind. I haven't seen anything, so we'll go to it.
Hey friends, long time no see. I know myself, and probably all of you watching, have been eagerly waiting to hear about the new esports program for Overwatch.
Yeah,
And guess what? The wait is over. I have two special guests
yeah.
joining me today to share some exciting news about the future. So please welcome Overwatch executive producer Jared News and Overwatch esports product lead Bailey McCann. What's up, you guys?
Hello.
I just want to dive straight in. Share the news. What's
Let's do
good?
it.
What's going on in Overwatch esports?
All right, Overwatch 2, as we all know, is a very competitive game. It's fast, it's dynamic, and it's at its best when two closely matched teams are battling it out over a control point or fighting over our buddy TS1. It's our goal as a development team to ensure that all of our players get to experience.
So yeah, as you said that when it's two close teams, unfortunately, it doesn't always happen. Especially if you play any game of Overwatch. There's a lot of times there has been just mostly just one side steamrolls the other. When it comes to competitive, a lot of times you might see more closer matches. Just because I mean the pro scene tends to be a lot better, but even in Overwatch League, you had a lot of steamroll matches. Like season one, yeah, I remember the Shanghai Dragons went like I believe they only won one game ever, if I remember right. So there's still a lot of steamroll that happens in the competitive scene as well.
Thrill of competition. Esports competitions are critical in Overwatch 2. They give us an opportunity to celebrate the best Overwatch players in the world and to showcase their skills.
As we've been listening to our community about everyone's thoughts on Overwatch esports, we've tailored a vision for what we want our new ecosystem and premier circuit to look like. With these
This lady kind of gives me some Moira vibes. I don't know why, but she kind of like the sound of her voice and her nails kind of giving me Moira vibes.
underlying principles. First is open competition. Anyone who wants to get involved and compete in Overwatch esports, they should just be able to jump in. With
Yeah.
any 5 players able to make a team and make it all the way to the top of Overwatch esports without any barriers in their way. Always on. We've heard lots and lots of feedback about how long the off seasons can be, and how the lack of anything to play for and watch can make coming back to competitive Overwatch esports even harder. So we're looking to support meaningful competition that is always going to be happening for our players and fans. Next is a regional focus. We recognize
So something kind of just came to mind actually. Um, what if what if they did something uh like a gold rank competition or like what do they call it metal ranks. So they did like bronze through platinum at a competition. So as long as you're within those actually might be kind of interesting to watch. I think so. I think some content creators have actually done something like that, and it's actually been pretty entertaining. But um, yeah, and I think that'd be kind of fun to watch too.
that players across the globe have different preferences, and there is truly no one-size-fits-all solution for Overwatch esports. So, we've designed our new program with some regional partners who can expertly tailor the experience across each individual region. It's crucial that we support a premier circuit to celebrate the pinnacle of Overwatch esports competition. However, we understand that this competition necessarily doesn't always reach all of our players. With our new ecosystem, we're excited to support a few unique programs that will have opportunities with tailored experiences for players of all levels to get involved with. We're
Okay.
happy to introduce the new premier competitive circuit that we've just spoke so much about, the Overwatch Champions Series.
Let's take a look.
So I kind of wonder because it's the biggest stages. I wonder if they're going to like reuse some of those stages that they use for like the home games. Um, I kind of wonder if they've actually if they sold those or are planning to reuse those. That'd actually be pretty cool because I know they put them like in quite a few different states here in the U.S. I think they put some in Asia and Europe as well. But we'll definitely see.
Wow, the Overwatch Champion Series. Oh, WCS, I love the sound of that. So let's dive into this.
Yeah.
What details can you share about the OWCS?
The OWCS is the premier international competitive Overwatch circuit. We're going to have 3 regions of competitions that are open to players across North America, Europe, Middle East, and North Africa, or EMEA,
Okay.
and Asia. Each region's competition is going to contain multiple open qualifiers and regional tournaments. These regional tournaments will determine the top teams in each of our regions.
I noticed something about that map that they still cut off China from the Asia area because if I remember right, that it is still cut. It is still Overwatch is still banned in China. I wonder if they fix that. I'm assuming China will add it into that, but I'm actually curious to see what happens with that.
That will be competing at our 2 live events that we'll be having across the year that will be bringing the best players in the world together to compete.
Oh, that's awesome.
So how exactly will this work for each of those regions?
For NA and EMEA, we will support 4 regional tournaments that are each going to have their own online open qualifiers.
Okay.
Each of these open qualifiers will be advancing teams to these regional tournaments where teams are going to battle out and ultimately determine who is qualifying for the 2 international events that we'll be hosting throughout the year. We're super excited that the qualifiers will all be run through FACEIT. FACEIT is going to be the connection to the esports circuit that will provide players in the community a clearly defined and streamlined competitive experience.
Okay.
And for the
I've heard of
Asia
FACEIT
region,
before.
we will have 3 subregions: Korea, Japan, and Pacific. Each of these subregions will host multiple regional tournaments catered to each local audience. Each of these regional tournaments will be hosting open online qualifiers through WireGG, which will then lead to their respective sub-regional championships. The best of each of those 3 subregions will qualify for live events at WDG Esports Studio in South Korea. There, teams can battle it out to earn the right to represent the Asia region at our 2 international LAN events.
The key goal we had while creating the OWCS was to have an international program that caters to local audiences. So with that in mind, the Asia region differs from NA and EU. As you can see from the calendar, they'll have 2 regional tournaments.
Okay, so yeah, we have stage 1, local qualifier. Okay. It's like, I mean, yeah, it covers well most of the year except for June, July, which so we'll have nothing really to watch, but that's actually really cool. Okay.
throughout the year, where the best teams in each subregion fight their way to the top, compete at a regional LAN event at WDG Studio, and ultimately qualify for international events.
International events. I know everyone loves the sound of that.
Yeah.
What else can you share about those international events?
We'll have 2 live international events bringing together the best teams from across our 3 major regions: NA, EMEA, and Asia. The first of those international events will be our major in the middle of our season in the summer, and the second will be our season finals that will be happening in the fall.
It seems like there's going to be so much
noticed that
to play in
the
and
November
play
was-
for.
I couldn't agree more.
November
Honestly,
when they do
looking
BlizzCon,
at everything that we're going to be
makes
having
sense.
on our roadmap, it really starts to set in stone how many just awesome and incredible competitive Overwatch opportunities that we'll have this year. Between OWCS, our premier international circuit, and all of the other programs, both returning and spinning up, we're just really excited about this new direction for Overwatch esports, as we're able to now give people of all skill levels something to play, watch, and look forward to.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zoe, I also think we should talk about where all this competition is going to be held.
Well, yes, please, Jared, do share.
So the first international event that Bailey was talking about will be our mid-season major hosted at DreamHack Dallas. We're incredibly
Ooh.
excited to bring Overwatch esports to a stage like DreamHack, where some of the most passionate fans of the industry will be attending. What's even better is that our season finals this year will be taking the best teams from each of our OWCS regions to Europe. We know that fans of the European competitive Overwatch community have been clamoring for their own LAN event, and we are so stoked to bring it to them at DreamHack Stockholm in November.
All of these international and regional tournaments are all going to have double elimination brackets. So we can get ready for some chaotic
Right.
loser
Okay.
bracket runs. I know a lot of fans will be
I,
happy
I
to
like
hear
I like
that.
double
This is all
elimination.
such exciting news for all
It gives
fans of Overwatch
opportunities.
esports. Is there
If
anything
you
else you
slip
guys
up.
would like to say to the people watching?
I'm so happy to be able to share all the new and awesome opportunities that are coming for fans in the Overwatch esports community. And also, you won't have to actually wait long if you want to play or watch. We'll be kicking off the first OWCS qualifiers right after our Calling All Heroes Championship concludes, with competition starting in March.
And I'd like to thank everyone who's worked so hard to bring the IWCS to life. This truly has been a passion project for so many of us who care deeply about Overwatch esports and who want to see the community grow and thrive. I know we're going to see some incredible competition this year, and I can't wait for March to get here.
Neither can I. And I'm going to speak on behalf of everyone. Neither can they. The future is bright. We have so much to look forward to. Thank you both so much for coming here today and share the great news with everyone watching. So, with that said, that's it from us. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we will be seeing all of you very soon.
All right. All right. So, I'm really excited actually. So I stopped watching Owl. I think I want to say it was after season 2, and like, is it? I don't know. I couldn't really connect with anything, or like with any like a lot of the teams. Like just season 1, I loved the Florida Mayhem. They were goofy. They weren't the best, but I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Um, after they started like trading and everything, like I kind of expected that because it happens in other sports like hockey, football, baseball. But it just, I don't know, it didn't feel the same. Um, so I kind of stopped watching Owl. I won't lie about that. Um, but I'm excited because before Owl there was the Alienware monthly melee, if I remember right. It was called with Hex and ZP, and it was fantastic. Like I used to watch ZP when he did Heroes of the Storm a lot of times. But when he switched over to Overwatch, it was exciting to watch him and him and Hex do these tournaments, and it was a lot of awesomeness. But I'm really excited to see where it goes. Um, Hopefully, now that Bobby's out of the picture, hopefully we'll come up with something better in the future for esports. So I'm really excited. But make sure to like and subscribe for the next video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.